Welcome back, everybody, to Osada here on our off-grid dairy. As you can tell, we are in April, and I am in the middle of planting beans this morning. We got 2 fields to plant. This field that we are currently in, plus also field 18 needs planted. So we're going to get that done and then look into getting them weeded and then see what else there is to do. Possibly get the yard cleaned up, as it's kind of a bit of a mess to get around. So I will see you when we get done drilling both fields. Alright, so we have gotten all the fields done. Drilled that need to be drilled. I'm not entirely sure why this field here kept putting on a little bit of fertilizer, because it's pretty well good on fertilizer all the way across. Oops, there we go. So we'll go ahead and get this taken back to the yard. As we go, I think I may have missed, or at least didn't get sold, some of my crops from last year that were in storage. So when we get back to the farm, we'll have to take a look at that, because that could be a little bit of a boost. Oh my, yes. We're still actually getting a pretty good price for that one. And a good price for that one. That one's really not that great of a price. We'll hold on to him. When is a good price? November on him. These 2, we'll take those and get rid of them, because they're giving us a pretty good price. Pretty close to what the top price is by rail. So a good thing I remembered that. We're going to go ahead and get those taken down. So give us a little cash injection here. And we don't have quite enough milk to worry about. So let's just run over here, get that loaded up. Train is arriving soon. Oh, there he is, boy. Won't have long to wait. We'll get both of them loaded up, get them hauled out of here. Alright, everything is loaded up on the train. We are ready to haul out. Get this sent off to the processing facility over here and see how much money we're going to make. Should be kicking us out of the train anytime here. There it is, Colonia. Yes, 23,000 is what we made, plus 2,000 about on environmental. That leaves us with $61,000. So let's get back to our little runaround. That is going to be getting us pretty close to being able to get the dairy, which would leave us with no money. Wonder what they're doing parking there. Anyways, that'll almost leave us with no money, so I'm not sure we want to do that right away. But we'll go check to see what the price is. It may not be quite enough. I'm also thinking about possibly selling the header for that Fortrit combine, so that way we can get a different combine, one with a little bit more bin capacity, and maybe probably about the same size header, but definitely more bin capacity. Make harvesting a little bit smoother. Since we're renting a combine anyways, that part's a wash. $70,000, so we are not quite. Mark that there. I really don't want to sell the milk at this time if we're this close to getting the dairy production. And we got plenty of storage here for a while. I will see you when I get done weeding. Alright, so we have gotten all the weeding done that we need to get done for right now. So we're going to take this tractor back, get the weeder disconnected. I'm going to take it to town and get it fixed because seems to be some trouble codes coming up, and then we'll get it back to the farm and get it plugged in, and we'll call it a day, unless there's something's popped up on the to-do list. Alright, so brought in here, they got it repaired. Only cost me $1,600. Mainly was just the maintenance stuff, nothing major. So that's good. So we got the general maintenance taken care of, and now I take this home. I can't imagine there's a lot of general maintenance on a electric tractor, but probably top off battery fluid or check the few bearings there are. The acid in the batteries was probably the main thing. Maybe that had to be checked, I'm not sure. Plug that in. Okay. There we go. We got that charging, which is good. Go over here and check the cows. Make sure they don't need no feed. I got plenty of food, I think. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Munching away. No updated contracts, so I'm gonna go ahead and relax this afternoon, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. So I just had some news while I was over here getting some coffee at the farmer's market this morning, and somebody has left me, one of the other farmers has left me their equipment over here at the dealership to go cut their grass for them, and then another farmer asked me to do the same, and the first farmer, she said it was okay if I just used her equipment on that one too. She said that'd be fine. So we've got some grass mowing to do. Which is exactly what we were looking for. That hooked up. Let's look and see here. So we got 47, which is going to be made into hay, and 53, which is going to be silage. 53 and 47, two opposite sides of the creek. So we'll start down here and get this one going, and then I'm gonna hire a feller from town to run my tedder while I go and mow the other one. Then we'll be a little bit closer to being able to buy the dairy after all this is said and done. We got the grass mowing done. Now I'll go take this back to the dealer, and then I'm going to run home and get the tedder and get Ted in that one, and then we'll roll them up and get them baled and shipped off. Welcome back, everybody. We're just finishing up wrapping up some bales here. Didn't bale up this last little strip mainly because there was not going to be enough for another bale there, so it was kind of pointless. So I got 2 more bales here to wrap, and then we'll go get the trailer. We ended up with 10 silage bales and 7 hay bales. And I think my trailer will put 10 silage bales all on the bottom, so we'll go ahead and load them up first and then be able to stack the hay on top of them for when we go through the sell point. So I'll see you when I got the trailer and I'm loaded. Now I haven't fully decided if I'm going to sell all my bales or hold some back. We'll see. I want to have enough to be able to buy the dairy, which I believe is $70,000. We can check that on the way by, and that way I can start producing cheese and butter for the time being. Alright, so we're at the sell point. I forgot to mention that when I was up here, my bale trailer had a few bales on it from before, so we may not have to sell that many before we start making some money to where we don't have to sell no more. We got plenty of hay. Let me just pull ahead, sell another set here. There we go. Let's get them locked back on there. We'll take this back, so we do need a couple bales back at the farm. I'll meet you back at the store where we will close out the contracts and see about any others. Welcome back here. We've got these two completed. So this one here is just a straight 4,900. This one here is 5,400. So we'll collect on them too. We now have $75,000 in the bank. So let's go down and visit the dairy and see if we can't make them an offer on it they just can't refuse. It'll be kind of nice if we can get in there and get some of this stuff starting to be made. I also got to make a feed ration today, I do believe. 70,000. So we have now own this place. These two here just need milk, butter, and cheese. Cheese is considerably more higher priced. So let's see, the inputs is 3 to 2. Well, that's part of it there. Oh, for now we'll start with just cheese. I don't know what you guys think. If you're watching, leave me a comment. If I should be doing butter also, it just doesn't seem like it would pay out quite as good with my quick math. So we'll go get the trailer, get her filled up with some milk, and get back over here. And I'm thinking we're going to rent a different machine, just mainly because I don't like the bin size or how that fork-trip was turning around some of my corners. It's a good combine. It has done us well for the last 3 harvests, so I cannot complain about it too much. Let's get turned around. Looks like we got another shipment of milk we can bring down if we choose. I'm definitely going to have to get them some food. Let's go get this delivered. Now we're back over here. Start unloading. That really weighs this down. We got some milk, so let's activate this one. And we'll let it start producing. Well, we got that mixed up. Close to being out of spec, but it is still in spec. We'll get these guys fed, because we own the dairy. We definitely do not want them to run out of food. That one's just sitting there just waiting on it. There comes another one up. Yep, that one came. Thought, yeah, that's better than flowers in here. Now, since we're going to get the other combine, I think I'm going to end the day by getting the header trailer and throwing that header on there, and then I'll see you all over at the shop and we'll see what they want to give us for it. And we'll get that sold. Look at if we can pay any money off or anything like that, and today we probably won't since we bought the dairy. But in the future we should be able to start paying off the loan. Well, we made it up here to sell this. We're going to go ahead and sell this header. Or repair it. Doesn't really make much difference. So we'll sell that. I'm going to sell this. That'll help us keep out of debt for now. And we'll see later, because we got till July, what combine and header we're going to go for. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now, and until next time, see you again soon.